What's up, guys? We are back. CIC Interviews. To my right is the co-host, Liam Marcelino. To my left, or your right, is our technical producer. I'm Brian. I'm your other co-host. We are doing a little bit different this episode, updating you guys on what's going on with the channel, with our lives, with what we have planned for the future, near future. Since we haven't come out with an episode in about a week and a half, I think. Right?
Yeah, just coming up on it.
We wanted to post something just to let you guys know what's going on. That way, for the followers or subscribers we do have, like, they're not, confused.
Nobody's left in the dark on anything. Just because it's been, we've had everything planned out and set, but life gets in the way, and we're kind of backtracking on schedule and stuff like that, trying to figure out different pieces and steps moving forward. So, I guess with that being said, congrats, boys. That was season 1.
Yeah, season 1 is ending. We did have one more episode in the books, but something happened with the audio for the outside of the car interview, so we're just going to probably hope to have it in season 2.
But if you guys do want to see the in-car portion, there's also rollers for that, like Mike's episode. If you guys want to see that, let us know in the comments, and I'll be sure to get that on the YouTube channel.
We could drop something on Instagram, just like
just
some of the rollers that we got from it. Yeah. Just so that way we're not, leaving him out as well.
Shout out 86 Rocky.
Yeah.
He's Scion FRS, right? So so that's the guy. It was a good episode, so that's why we wanted to get it out to you, but we just couldn't find time where all of our schedules worked out with each other.
Yeah, things happen, and we're not just going to leave it out, and we're definitely going to get back into it and redo that episode and have him back on.
Make him
probably
top
aim
priority.
For, I was going to say season 2, episode 1 more than likely.
Yeah.
So I guess further than that, did we talk about end of season 1?
So I think we talked about it in the intro. So for the future, in this season, we are doing a ending episode of each season, just kind of a closer. It's all going to be cinematics of all the cars, bring them all back. We're going to have gang film, just a crazy car video like you see on Instagram and YouTube or whatever.
Have like a little meetup, have everybody come back, talk to everybody, have everybody meet each other. Because a lot of the people, a good amount of them, didn't know each other. It was just like we knew them, but they didn't know each other. So
some people are from Bel Air.
Yeah, Bel Air, Hunt Valley,
Hampstead,
Westminster.
So that's near future stuff. Just a little shout out to you guys. I know that it's been a little bit of a slow upbringing, but we do appreciate the guys that have already subscribed or comment on all our posts and
share everything,
DM us and tell us about how good the show is so far.
Yeah,
it's really cool stuff to see that we're actually kind of doing something.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a following.
We grew.
We
grew from the first episode. Mike's episode has over 200 views now, which is crazy. I look at the analytics all the time, and that was just such a good episode, and to see that one do so well just is awesome, because I think Liam and I put a lot of effort into that. That was the first time that I did rollers for an episode.
Yeah,
you weren't there.
Cool. Yeah, so to kind of touch base back on everything that happened in the first season, that was a lot of, I shouldn't say us working out kinks, but it was like getting our feet wet in it, and the reason that you see episode 1 and 2 and it's only in car, and then some of the episodes are primarily more out of car, my fault, and some of the episodes have rollers is just because it was ideas that kind of built up. So to end the season, it's also a good way to bring everybody back. We can do the cinematic portion for it, work out all the kinks, get everything right, and just have it be a little bit more dialed in for the next season, next episode, so on and so forth. And
going off that, while we're getting season 2 together, getting a schedule together for our new guests, if you guys have any recommendations of what kind of content you guys want to see in the off season, an update on either our cars or a little special vlog.
Maybe a second channel, more vlog oriented. Us building cars and stuff like that. that would actually be cool. When you think about that, that would be sweet.
We filmed a vlog here, and we just never did anything with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like we
not
have
fun.
ideas, and we'd love to put more content out there. If you guys aren't just looking to watch our show, but
We can do
you
something
also
on
want
the
to see
side to
behind the
stay updated.
scenes, vlogs, update videos, like anything like that, we're willing to like put it out there when our schedule's aligned.
Yeah, I mean, I got to rebuild that car. We're building this.
Yeah, this has got a lot of big things coming, wide body kit, wrap, wheels.
So, and I mean, you know, even then, it's like, also, a few of the cars that were in season 1 are actually not going to be at the season finale.
Like, so Brendan with the Datsun,
he sold that.
he sold his car and bought a Toyota Crown.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like an 84 Toyota Crown, imported it and everything.
Yeah.
And then
so
Gage's E36 was totaled.
Gage totaled his E36 and he bought a 335.
Yeah.
No, 328.
Yeah, E46.
E90.
Yeah,
E90.
E90.
Wow.
So, you know, those guys are still going to be in the episode. We're gonna try to implement their new cars just a little bit. You know,
I mean,
they're
100%,
they're stock and like, but they want to do stuff to them, so we definitely want to implement them.
And that also helps us because it's like, hey, you were in season 1, your car's done for the time being in season 3, season 2, whatever. Come back on the show, let's talk again, whatever, and then you know, just kind of snowball off of that and go from there, and hopefully get a set and oriented schedule at some point because you know, busy and work and
You know, Liam's got a new job where he's working early mornings, late nights, like so that's why, you know, I'm working, like I just got out of busy season, so I'm a little bit more free, but and then Ging's
full-time college student.
Yeah, we got a full-time college student right here, so it's hard to get stuff out there, which is why, you know, like it was a little bit spacey and towards the end of the season, but you know, we're gonna work out a definite schedule.
Yeah, and just kind of stack
next
everything.
season. That way, it's a little bit more organized for you guys. That way, you know, we're not posting on Tuesdays for 3 weeks straight, and then we post a Wednesday. Like, you know,
of everything locked in definitely by the beginning of season 2. I'd say date of expectation for the season 1 finale sooner than later, hopefully.
I don't think there is a date on that.
Yeah, we got to kind of work that out, I guess.
That's a
within the next
lot
week
of schedules
or
to.
Yeah, that's 12 plus people.
we're definitely gonna have to hit it early in the morning
Yeah,
and
so
then go from there.
That's definitely a weekend, all-day event.
And then expectations for season 2 coming out. You know, I've talked to a lot of people they want to be on the show, but they want to wait until spring when, you know, it's coming closer to show season when they want to actually get their cars out there.
and it's
or-
not freezing cold outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it'll be
snowing.
easier then. So expect, you know, us to give you another update video around probably what,
Late
March?
February,
Yeah,
early
late
March,
February. Just to let you guys know when season 2 is going to premiere.
Yeah,
And
if not, fingers crossed even sooner. I mean, if we can
Hopefully.
push that.
Again, with season 1, we tried to get a couple episodes ahead, which is why.
I mean, we definitely were, because I mean,
our episodes we
That
were
was
filming
April.
them. Yeah, April.
the
May.
first one was filmed in April.
And then the third one was filmed in like June, July.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like we're trying to get a couple episodes ahead before we release anything. That way we don't get backtracked like we did towards the end of the season.
Yeah. And also for reference, I did not only have a broken leg for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that was like a 2-month process.
Yeah.
It was-
Or no, sorry, I didn't have a broken leg for two or 3 months. I only had the boot for 4 weeks, but we filmed like 4 episodes within that. So since then, the boot has been gone since mid-November.
Showing professional.
Yeah.
And it's January
It's back.
7th today.
Yeah.
So,
So just for reference.
yeah, that's crazy. Looking back at the files, like we said, the first episode was filmed like mid-April, but Jason's Saab was filmed early November,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they were all. It's not like they were released that far apart. Like it was a weekly schedule, except for the missing week for Leo's episode. But the backup from my side, having things to sit on, was really helpful because it wasn't like, okay, we shoot this week, we edit this week, and we upload this week. If I have something I can edit prior and then do it, but I'm not as stressed about it. And to talk more about kinks on the technical side, halfway through the season, the mics, I bought wireless lavalier mics, and we didn't fully work out the kinks on those. That's why the audio is choppy on them. And I understand it's not as good as we wanted it to be, and that's completely my fault not getting as experienced with the equipment, but it was just kind of, all right, let's use them, let's do it.
I mean, at the same time, there's only so much you can do before it's like, well, this didn't work.
Yeah.
So it's not.
That's the other
huge
deal.
We are going to work out the kinks for season 2. We're not just going to be fine with releasing videos. We're going to make them perfect for you guys. Every episode, we're going to go into detail. Every cut, every clip. It doesn't anything in the video. We're going to go into depth to make sure it's perfect for release time.
Yeah. And I'm going to be in every video. I'm actually going to be there this time.
Yeah, I won't double schedule.
It's just, So, I mean, back, I guess, for the first, 4 episodes? No, 2 I was there for. Missed 2. There for 1. I don't remember what it was, but completely different job, completely different schedule. And then into October, I started a new job and broke my leg. So then it was like trying to figure out when I can actually be there, and the sun was still out, and then daylight savings hit, and it just really pushed us back because it was like, all right, I can't do this at noon because I'm at work, and
can't do it at 5 because it's dark.
Yeah, because it's nighttime at that point where we live. So it wasn't bad. I mean, I wish I could have been there for every episode. It would have been fantastic, obviously. But being that we're able to kind of work around that and have our lovely Brian there, kind of helps out. So
I'm there too.
And Gabe, always. Well, I mean, you have to be there.
So, we just want to say thank you guys. We want to give you a little update.
Yeah, seriously.
Throw a comment on our YouTube or on our Instagram, any of our posts, whatever. DM us, even email us, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Letting us know, what we can do to make our videos better for you guys, better to watch, more entertaining.
Yeah. Kind of a little bit more gripping.
Yeah,
if you will.
We're still trying to work out things, so it would really help to hear some feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Your feedback helps you, because if you let us know what you want to see, we'll make it happen to the best of our ability. Of course, obviously we can't go film Lamborghinis quite yet, unless you own a Lamborghini and you want to be on the show.
Shout out,
which in that case, hit us up. But,
and then we'll be glad to come hang out.
Yeah,
I'll take a day off work.
If you ever if there's a build out there that you have or your friend has that you want to see him or get interviewed, we would love to hear. Send us their @.
Yeah, just tag them.
Yeah, we have a lot of people, on the queue schedule. I guess what you're going to say. But it always helps to have more people.
Keeps it fresh.
Because looking back at the first episode, we talked about that list. I think only a fraction of the people on that list actually made it into the first season.
It is true. Yeah,
we had 14 people on that list. I think maybe
4.
3 of them, maybe 4 were on it.
Yeah, and then the rest was other people that we just kind of picked up.
Yeah, which was cool.
Reaching out to. Yeah, it was really cool.
Because it was honestly
stuff that I've never seen before, and
because in theory the first season was just going to be people we knew, and that's kind of that's cool and all.
But it was cool that it branched out that quickly. Other people were like, that's kind of neat. Yeah,
it's less fun for us if we just do people we know. We know everything about their car.
And it's still fun.
Yeah, it's always going to be fun to get that information, get that build out there to people. It not only helps us with the channel, but it also helps them with, if you like their car, you're going to go follow them on Instagram when we post the episode.
Yeah.
But, again, shout out to you guys.
Appreciate it.
We're going to keep, going at it, grinding, whatever. We're going to get these things done and get better episodes out for you guys. Season 2 is going to come quicker than you guys know. The end season finale cinematic episode is going to be crazy. And we're gonna be doing that every season. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be one big like celebration after the season's coming to the close. So yeah, follow us on Instagram, CIC Interviews. Follow Liam_Marcelino. Follow me at bbafford11. Follow Dylan at Dylan Haas or Shots by Dilly for his photography page. Like, subscribe, comment, put your notifications on, all that YouTube shit.
Tag your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends to tell their friends.
And yeah, so.
Tell your mom.
Yeah, tell your mom and dad.
Tell your dog.
We'll see you guys next time.